Music Makers at the Keyboard, Year 1, Week 12. Let's look at this week's assignment. I hope that you've come home and that you've put all of the material onto their piano. That includes their book, their assignment pad, and all of the cards in the assignment pad. And that you've taken their new Seashell card and you've put it into their little file of all of their cards. Look at all the cards that we've collected. There are 2 more cards coming in this book alone. They have quite a repertoire that they've developed. All right, let's warm up. We are going to warm up in C, D, E, and G. There are 2 positions for each one of these. Here's C major. Here's C minor. Position, which was part of See the Pony last time. E major, E major, and here comes E minor, and then we're over to G major. Okay, now they're going to go to Seashell, which is the new by-ear piece of the week, and they're going to be doing it with the practice disc 1, track 20, and they will say it in D major, and you'll listen on it and you follow the patterns. Here it is. Patterns are presented one at a time, and the children are expected to link it together to form this sound. They could be at any part of this. They might be still listening to the track, finding those patterns and playing them, or they might be just playing through the piece. If they're playing through the piece, most likely they don't have to listen to the practice disc. Some of the children will be adding chords, as I did, and some of them might add full chords. If your student is playing Seashell in D major, then they could consider playing it in C, E, and G major. Next it says to say See the Pony, so I go find the See the Pony card. It's in major. I'll find my major, which is here somewhere. There it is. And I'm going to put See the Pony, and we originally did it in E major, but now they're going to do it in all positions this week. Finish doing the E major, they could do it in D major, they could do it in C major, they could do it in G major, and they're beginning to add some chords to it. Okay, they've done with that, and now they're going to the Wild Horses, and Wild Horses is in here somewhere. They find it, and they also realize that it is in minor. And it says to do it in E minor. So now they can go do that warm-up. They have to find it by ear. they can play Wild Horses in D minor, C minor, and G minor, but they're trying it now in E minor. All right, now it says to go to page 27 and play the mystery song on the keyboard. Now, it's real important that they take their piano book and they open it up to 27, and they'll say, yeah, I know this piece, Mom. It's Listen for Bells, or I know this piece, Dad. It's Listen for Bells. Well, that's fine, but what's different about this? Well, first of all, we have the melody written out in notation, and so they could practice do, 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 so, 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 do, 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 so, so, mi, do, so, so, do, and they're practicing tracking. The other thing you'll notice is that now we have chords that are being added for the left hand, and this staff is for music that is played for the left hand, and this staff is for music played for the right hand. All right, so now they put the music up, and their eyes are going to follow the music as they play. So in class, when I say I want them to play Listen for Bells as a reading piece, they are to take the music, put it up onto the piano, and follow along with the music. Fine. Next it says to review 3 older songs in new positions, adding chords. I think by now you have a good idea. They're going to choose 3 cards from their pile in here. They're going to determine if it's major or minor. They'll do the major or minor warm-up, and then they add chords, and they can do it in either C, D, G. Probably should do it in E because that's the new hand position. All right, so that's every day. Now they have one writing assignment. They're going to page 28. And it says take out cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of my blue melody cards. So they go and they take out these cards. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They put them out. It says to only use 5 and 6, so I'll put those aside. Choose 3 cards for my composition. Oh, and it has to end on do. So that means I can't use this to end, or this one, but I can use any of these. I'm going to end with 6, start with 5, and go into 2. Let's see how that sounds. Do, so, do, mi, so, do. I sang my composition. I like it. So I'm going to copy these patterns on the staff below. Right, not in the boxes. On the staff below. So now they have to transpose this card to the first box, this card to the second box, and this card to the third box. And they need to be conscious of which space they're putting those dots in, and they're going to fill them in as well. When they're done, cross that off for the homework, they're complete, and they're ready to come back to class. That's it for this week.